You know the craziest thing about being a kid is? Anyone or anything can be your first childhood hero, whether it be through acts of strength, kindness, willpower, overcoming adversity, being a great leader, possessing great power, and just still look awesome doing it. Your childhood mind was free from the chains of doubt, cynicism, and disbelief. And that childhood hero, whether it be Superman or your dad you thought was Superman, was infallible. They reach a spot in your mind that rose them to godlike proportions. And for many of us, that first hero's image in our minds transcends time. It transcends the mess it is becoming an adult from that innocent child. And time, well, it does this weird thing where it stops in the memories of when you saw your hero. In 1983, I was a young, blooming gearhead. My superhero was no man. My hero was a truck. You know the craziest thing about being an adult is? Sometimes you get to meet your childhood heroes. Before we get to that though, I should probably address your thoughts right now. A truck as a hero? That's just stupid. Well, in the early to mid 80s, when I was a little kid, Bigfoot was absolutely everywhere. Monster truck racing had just started been broadcast on TV. There were specials on TV of Bigfoot doing impossible hill climbs and pulls and stunts. There were VHS tapes that you could buy or rent that had featurettes of him doing crazy stunts and winning races. Bigfoot starred in movies like Every Which Way But Loose, Cannonball Run, and Roadhouse.
There's a detour up ahead. I'll take another road instead. Nothing's keeping me from you tonight. I gave you a license to drive me up the wall. I look at you.
And there was a very short-lived cartoon called Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. And the toys? Oh, the toys.
Bigfoot, he's stepping up to win it for you. SST Muscle Machines. They're big, bad, dirty, and mean. SST Muscle Machines Bigfoot. Batteries not included. From Play School.
Of course, Bigfoot was only the first in a long line of future monster trucks, though none at the time could match Bigfoot's dominance and presence. Then, the most amazing thing happened in 1986. See, there were already 4 Bigfoot trucks, each one built to perform better than the last one. The amazing thing was, Bigfoot and its creator, Bob Chandler, outdid themselves on Bigfoot 5, and they built the world's biggest monster truck, a world record that still stands today. While I did go to monster truck shows throughout the 80s and got to see the other Bigfoots up close and personal, I never got to see Bigfoot 5 with my own eyes. Fast forward now to 2021. Fellow cruiser and circle track racer Sideways 13D acquires some car parts on my behalf, and I have to make the drive from Florida to Missouri to pick them up. As luck would have it, Bigfoot HQ was only about an hour down the road from him. And Bigfoot HQ? Well, that's where they keep Bigfoot 5. Now, you want to talk about luck? Let's talk about luck. Unbeknownst to me, Bigfoot 5, along with all the other existing Bigfoot trucks, still travel the country for exhibitions. The morning I made my pilgrimage to Bigfoot HQ, Bigfoot 5 had just came back from being gone for a month at the Hot Wheels drive-thru event and was due to go back out in 2 weeks to another event. I had assumed Bigfoot 5 just stayed there for promotional purposes. Had I gone the week before, I would have completely missed it. Had I gone just a day later, I would have missed this insane process of watching them assemble the truck. I've heard that a regular 66-inch monster truck wheel and tire weighs about 1,000 pounds. Can you imagine what these weigh? On earth is the deal with the Indy Car?
So Firestone used to bring it along with the ride along or whatever. They had a Firestone display, whatever, and they used to bring it along. And they asked us if we wanted it to put it in our showroom, and we said sure. So it used to be a real Indy Car.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wonder whose it was.
It used to have one, but.
Huh.
We had a showroom at the old shop when we moved down here 4 years ago. We didn't have no place to put it, so we asked them if they wanted it back. They said, no, we don't really have any use for it. So we're like, what are we going to do with it? Because we didn't have a showroom anymore, so we hung it on the wall. Ain't that what you're supposed to do with everything?
Right? Yeah.
Hang it on the wall?
Yeah, that was kind of a sketchy day that day when we put that out there.
Right?
Because our forklift really don't go that high, so it wasn't, yeah.
Just around the corner from Bigfoot HQ is the Bigfoot Cafe. It's actually just a small room off the side of a grocery store, and it wasn't open for business while I was there due to the pandemic. You could go in and walk around, but obviously you weren't being served any food in there. The pandemic probably hit the local Bigfoot businesses hard, considering that this one stand of merch was all the merch that they had due to the drop in tourism. Wait a minute. That one's the truck. Roseanne, look. That's the toy. That's the truck. That's the toy. I need that for the living room.
You don't want that for your living room.
Yes, I do.
No, you go. I mean, that weighs a lot. That's a lot of. It's all glass.
Oh man. Well, okay. After we put plexi in it instead of glass.
That's a sheet of glass in there.
Tell the guys your name.
Dan Runny.
Dan Run. Okay, this is the gentleman who he just explained to me. He is the guy that made the airplane jump. The guy that had been what?
Come on.
It's been a long time.
99.
Was it 99? I remember it being like 92. It tells you how great my memory is, huh, guys?
We're just getting older.
Okay, let's not admit that. We're not admitting.
I know
that.
I am.
You said you're what, 57 now?
Yeah, I'll be 57.
Yeah, I'm only 43, so I'm still a young buck.
Right.
So, which means I could actually get in. I'm young enough to get in one of the trucks and do
Yes,
something. So yeah.
Absolutely.
And then I woke up. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks so much for showing us around the shop and everything.
Hey, you bet. Anytime.
Very awesome. Very cool. All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
A huge thank you goes out to Dan Runty and all the guys in the shop that not only let me meet my childhood hero, Bigfoot 5, but also let me just walk around the shop like I own the place. Great place to go and visit, and if you're ever in Pacific, Missouri, I highly recommend going and seeing Bigfoot HQ. What kind of memories do you have with Bigfoot? I really want to hear them, so tell me in the comments section down below. On your way to the comments, check out the description for links to Cruiser's social media, today's title sponsor, links to Cruiser's merch, and as always, if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button and the bell icon for more Cruiser's goodness, my friends. And remember, those friends, they're the family you get to choose. I'll see you next week, fellow Cruisers.